Hi, this is Brendan from Auto Training, and in this tutorial we take a look at multi-combination instructor teaching techniques. Heavy vehicle driver trainers play a crucial role in ensuring that learners develop the necessary skills and confidence to operate large vehicles safely and efficiently. Here are some instructional techniques and best practices to enhance your training approach. Build a strong foundation in road safety and heavy vehicle operation. Explain the why behind rules. Learners will be more engaged if they understand why safety protocols exist, such as why larger following distances are essential in heavy vehicles. Use real-world examples. Share stories or case studies of real accidents or near misses to reinforce lessons on risk management. Teach defensive driving. Emphasize techniques for anticipating hazards such as monitoring mirrors and looking ahead to identify potential risks. Adapt to different learning styles. Visual learners. Use whiteboard diagrams, maps, and videos to illustrate key concepts like turning paths and blind spots. Auditory learners. Provide clear verbal instructions and encourage learners to repeat key points back to reinforce understanding. Kinesthetic learners. Get learners involved with hands-on activities such as pre-trip inspections, coupling and uncoupling trailers, or using a simulator if available. Break down complex tasks into manageable steps. Use the tell, show, do, review method. Tell. Explain the maneuver in simple, clear terms. Show. Demonstrate the maneuver in a controlled setting. Do. Allow the learner to attempt it under supervision. Review. Provide constructive feedback and encourage reflection. Chunk information. Chunking information means breaking down complex topics into smaller, manageable parts to help learners process and retain knowledge more effectively. This reduces cognitive overload and improves understanding and skill development. Use effective communication techniques. Give clear, concise instructions. Heavy vehicle learners often need to process multiple inputs at once, so keep instructions simple and direct. Instructions may need to be repeated. Use a calm and supportive tone. A calm, supportive tone reassures students, reduces anxiety, and builds confidence. It encourages open communication, helps learners focus, and creates a positive learning environment for safer, more effective skill development. Encourage questions. Create an open learning environment where learners feel comfortable asking for clarification. Use positive reinforcement. A heavy vehicle driver trainer can use positive reinforcement by praising correct actions, acknowledging progress, and providing constructive feedback, boosting confidence, motivation, and skill retention in a supportive learning environment. Teach proactive hazard awareness. Mirror checks and situational awareness. Reinforce the habit of checking mirrors and scanning the road ahead. Blind spot management. Teach techniques for managing blind spots, including the importance of proper mirror adjustments. Speed and space management. Emphasize maintaining safe distances, adjusting speed based on load, weight, and using gears effectively when driving downhill. Simulate real-world driving conditions. City and highway driving. Expose learners to a mix of urban, highway, and regional roads. Heavy traffic and peak hours. Gradually introduce students to higher pressure driving environments based on their skill acquisition and readiness. Night driving. If possible, provide experience with night driving to highlight the challenges of visibility and fatigue. Adverse weather conditions. Teach learners how to handle rain, fog, and high winds using videos or real-world training where safe. Focus on heavy vehicle specific skills. Reversing techniques. Use cones or designated training areas to teach reversing. Use demonstration if and where necessary. Use models, videos, and diagrams to assist with learning. Coupling and uncoupling trailers. Demonstrate the correct sequence to prevent misalignment or accidents. Air brake systems. A learner must understand air brake lag, system checks, pressure gauges, brake fade prevention, emergency braking, and proper use of service parking and emergency brakes to ensure safe truck operation. Load restraint and weight distribution. Explain the effects of improperly secured loads on vehicle stability. Incorporate coaching and self-assessment. Encourage learners to reflect. Ask, what do you think went well, and what would you do differently after each driving session? Use progressive feedback. Progressive feedback is continuous structured guidance that helps learners improve step by step. It starts with basic corrections and gradually shifts to self-assessment, fostering independent decision-making and skill development. Develop independent decision-making. Shift from instructor-led guidance to learner-led decision-making as their skills improve. Use technology to enhance training. Dashcams and GPS telematics. Review recorded footage with learners to discuss strengths and areas for improvement. Truck simulators. If available, use simulators to introduce complex maneuvers and hazardous scenarios in a controlled setting. Online learning modules. Supplement practical training with videos, quizzes, and digital resources. Manage learner anxiety and build confidence. Create a safe learning environment. This means fostering a supportive space where learners feel comfortable making mistakes. Trainers achieve this through patience, clear communication, encouragement, structured lessons, and gradual exposure to complex tasks, ensuring confidence and skill development. Gradually increase challenge levels. Start with low-risk environments and progressively introduce more complex scenarios. Use encouragement and reassurance. Recognize effort and progress, not just perfection. Ensure compliance with regulations. Stay updated with legislation. Regularly check for changes in heavy vehicle laws and licensing requirements. Teach logbook and work diary compliance. Ensure learners understand fatigue management rules and how to complete logbooks correctly. Emphasize chain of responsibility, COR obligations. Train learners on their role in maintaining safety across the transport industry. By combining structured training methods with a supportive and adaptive approach, heavy vehicle driver trainers can help learners develop the confidence and competence needed to drive safely and efficiently on Australian roads.